Finally, some good news out of Cleveland. The kind of whisper that's got the whole city buzzing with that familiar spark of hope. The Browns have been grinding through another quarterback saga, hearts heavy from past disappointments, but now there's a name floating around that could steady the ship. It's the talk that's lighting up the dog pound, making fans believe again in turning the corner. If you're a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. And the quarterback who's suddenly at the heart of all this? Kyler Murray. Yes, the dynamic dual-threat star from the Arizona Cardinals, whose name is now linked directly to the Browns in a trade rumor that's sending shockwaves through the league. Imagine him under center in Cleveland, bringing that elusive speed and arm talent to a team desperate for a franchise signal caller. It's not just talk, it's the kind of move that could redefine the Browns' future. Let's rewind a bit to understand why this feels like a lifeline. The Browns rolled the dice big on Deshaun Watson a few years back, trading away a king's ransom and pinning their hopes on him to lead them out of the wilderness. But it hasn't panned out the way anyone dreamed. Watson's tenure has been marred by suspensions, inconsistencies, and now he's not the answer they thought. Enter the 2025 NFL Draft, where Cleveland snagged Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders, injecting fresh blood into the quarterback room. These young guns have promised Gabriel's poise, Sanders' pedigree, but neither screams long-term savior just yet. The offense has sputtered, the wins have been elusive, and the fanbase, loyal as ever, is yearning for stability. That's where NFL analyst Andrew Holleran from The Spun steps in with a bold suggestion. He urges the Browns to hit the trade market hard this offseason and target none other than Kyler Murray. The Cleveland Browns are always in search of a quarterback, right? Holleran writes, if the Browns choose to hit the reset button again, Murray could come in as a veteran presence, perhaps for the next player at the quarterback position acquired in the draft. It's a vision of Murray not just as a bridge, but as a mentor, a spark, someone who can elevate the young talent while gunning for playoffs himself. Over in Arizona, the winds of change are blowing fiercely. The Cardinals have officially named Jacoby Brissett their starting quarterback for Week 10 and beyond, sidelining Murray, who's nursing an injury and now on IR. Head coach Jonathan Gannon didn't mince words, so in my mind I take all the variables that I have to make a decision and make the decision when I need to, and I think we're doing a pretty good job on offense. I like what the offense is doing right now. Brissett's steady hand has brought some rhythm, but it's clear Murray's days in the desert might be numbered. With 2 years left on his massive 5-year, $230.5 million contract, the fourth overall pick from 2019 is a hot commodity. He burst onto the scene as Offensive Rookie of the Year, earned 2 Pro Bowl nods, and his blend of pinpoint passing and electrifying runs, think 173 rushing yards and a score this season alone, makes him a nightmare for defenses. But Murray's journey has been without bumps. Struggles to fully live up to the hype, injuries piling up, and now this benching. Yet for Browns fans, he's the exact tonic. A proven talent at 27, mobile enough to extend plays, accurate enough to dissect secondaries. Picture him dodging rushers in the dog pound, threading needles to Amari Cooper or David Njoku. The trade pieces, Cleveland has draft capital, defensive studs like Myles Garrett to sweeten the deal. It's feasible, it's exciting, and it's got that what-if magic that keeps the faithful glued to every rumor. As the Browns prepare to hit the road against the New York Jets this Sunday, head coach Kevin Stefanski is doubling down on Dillon Gabriel for now. Despite Cleveland's offensive struggles, the Browns will remain with Dillon Gabriel at quarterback, Stefanski announced, shaking things up by handing play-calling duties to Tommy Rees. Gabriel's optimistic, saying, I think it'll be good for the guys and want to get this thing going in the right direction. Rees brings fresh eyes, a college pedigree, and a hunger to unlock this unit. But deep down, everyone knows this is a band-aid. The real fix might be a Murray trade, injecting veteran savvy into a rebuilding core. The emotional pull here is undeniable. Browns Nation has endured heartbreak after heartbreak, playoff heartaches, quarterback carousels, the sting of near misses. But this rumor, it's a beacon. Murray could be the guy who finally makes believe land more than a slogan. Fans are already dreaming of him in orange and brown, leading charges down the field, silencing doubters. It's hope wrapped in possibility, the kind that unites the dog pound in fervent anticipation. As the offseason looms, every insider whisper counts double. Diving deeper into Murray's fit, it's hard not to get chills thinking about how his skill set aligns with Cleveland's needs. At his best, Murray's a wizard, evading sacks with those quick feet, launching deep balls with zip, and scrambling for chunk yards when the pocket collapses. This season, in just 5 games before the injury, he racked up 962 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and only 3 picks. Add in his rushing prowess, and you've got a quarterback who can turn broken plays into game changers. For a Browns team that's ranked near the bottom in offensive efficiency, Murray's dynamism could be transformative. Stefanski's system thrives on precision and protection, but with Murray it evolves. Imagine adaptive play calling that leverages his mobility, spreading the ball to a receiving core hungry for rhythm. Cooper's route running, Chuba Hubbard's vision out of the backfield and Jokic mismatch nightmares, all elevated by a QB who sees the field like few others. And let's not forget the intangibles. Murray's leadership, his competitors' fire. As Gannon noted, he's a good teammate and he's working to get healthy. He bridged the gap for Gabriel and Sanders, teaching them the nuances of pro ball while chasing rings himself. From the Cardinals' side, the shift to Brissett signals a rebuild. Gannon's comments paint a picture of a team prioritizing stability over flash right now. He's doing well. He wants to be out there, the coach said of Murray, but actions speak louder. With Murray's contract still hefty, Arizona might demand a haul first-round picks, maybe a young stud in return. But for the Browns, Hove mortgaged futures before. It's a calculated risk worth taking. Holloran's piece resonates because it acknowledges Cleveland's perpetual QB quest. From Baker Mayfield's magic to Watson's woes, they've chased the dream. Murray feels different, attainable, proven, passionate. The fan reaction, electric. Social media is ablaze with mock trades, fan art of Murray in a helmet emblazoned with the barking dog chants of Kyler, echoing in comment sections. It's that rare rumor that doesn't deflate but inflates expectations. In a league where quarterbacks are kings, landing one like Murray could catapult the Browns from perennial contenders to legit threats. Pair him with that ferocious defense, Garrett sacks, Denzel Ward's shut-down corners, and suddenly playoff berths errant pipe dreams, yet caution tempers the hype. Trades like this hinge on negotiations, medicals, and motivations. Murray's injury history is a red flag and his production hasn't always matched the paycheck. But zoom out, at 27 with room to grow, he's a steal if the price is right. For Browns faithful, Hove powered through 0-16 seasons and comeback stories alike. This is fuel. It's the narrative of resilience, of the city that never quits, embodied in every snap. As Week 10 unfolds, with Gabriel slinging it against the Jets, eyes will drift to the horizon. Reyes' play-calling debut could spark something, but the real story simmers beneath. Will Cleveland pull the trigger? The dog pound waits, united in hope, ready to roar if Murray arrives. This isn't just a rumor, it's a rallying cry. In Cleveland, football isn't a game, it's a heartbeat. And with whispers of Murray, that heart beats stronger, dreaming of Lombardi glory under the Lake Erie lights. Fans, stay locked in. The offseason could rewrite everything. Believe land isn't just a place, it's a promise, and this trade talk might just deliver.